deep conversation for the today's world, right? Come on, everybody, tune in, share. Let's start this thing. All right. Now, according according to today, is 33% of people who are feeling extremely stressed. This this pandemic, right? Yes. And a lot of people have extremely been complaining of being overstressed, if you get what I'm saying. Now, I, you know, I've seen where people who've been so stressed that it turned into mental health, because stress can come from a lot of things. It can come from bills at home, work, the workforce, right? Everyday life. And sometimes you get so stressed out to where you can't deal with it any longer. And we will have that for you after the show. We will broadcast that across the screen, okay? So also, I want you to, you know, chime in. If you have to, you can call 302 312 1266. Come in and let me know what's going on with you, because what's my word? I want to be all up in your business. So, um, stress leads to, like I said before, mental health, where you know, you're in a place where you don't want to be. You know, things could happen to you, where you're not the person that you used to be, right? You're taking it out on a lot of things. You're not the person that you used to be. Like I said before, you're overwhelmed. That's the word. You're overwhelmed with things at home. Because guess what? With this pandemic, some people are still in the house. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. So everything is like coming on you at one time, north, east, south, and west. And I've seen where people, I have friends who are stressed, and the only thing you can give them is, some comforting words that help them, and hoping, whatever you say, you know, they can get a hold of that, and take it in, whatever you say. Um, and I've seen where people who commit suicide because of stress. Back again, mental health, right? Pills. There we go, like last week, right? Addiction. That's where we're at again. We're back to that, and it will affect you deeply, deeply. Your mind is not right. You're not functioning the way you used to. Come on, everybody, come in and chime. Talk to me. Let me know how you're feeling. Are you stressed? Do you know somebody who is stressed? Like I said, call 302 312 1266. I'm waiting to hear, and there's things you can do. Like for me, I just started this new thing, meditating. Meditating. Get into a space by yourself and meditate, right? Get a nice massage, right? Nice massage, drink some wine, take some time out for you, because stress is a killer. We don't see it, but it's there, right? It's there, and it's a serious thing, just like anything else that we're going through today. It's a serious thing, and you know, there's been talk about people who are stressed out become not eating either. They don't want to eat. Don't want to eat. Don't want to do anything that they're used to doing. And you ball up like a like a ball, right? You can't do that. That's why Tobocious is here. Oh, shoot. We got a call, you guys. Let's take this. Hello, Tobocious. Rochester let it out.
I guess. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm calling in about the stress.
How are you doing? And who am I speaking with here?
This is Tracy Williams.
Welcome, Tracy Williams. So what's going on? Let's talk. Let's talk a little something. What's going on? Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Okay,
Still here.
okay, I couldn't hear you for a moment. Okay, we're back. All right. So how's everything with you? What's going on? You want to talk to me and let it out? Okay. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I can't hardly hear you.
Okay. I'm here now. And what did you say?
I said, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you good. I can hear you very good.
Okay. Okay. Now, what's going on, Tracy? Talk to me.
Well, I've just been feeling very stressed about everything. It's like everywhere I turn,
Hmm.
there's. You can't hear me?
Yes, I
You
hear
hear me
you.
now?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. What I'm saying is, the stress that I'm dealing with today is very overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
One, like you mentioned, the pandemic.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, dear. Go ahead.
Okay. What's going on is my stress. And now, sometimes you have a certain stress level. It can be high and it can be low. Right
Exactly.
now, my stress level is very, very high.
Oh my gosh. That's not a good thing. So do you what I mean, is there any way that you can get away for a moment and to relieve that stress, take a little, time for you?
Well, sometimes what I do for mine, which I'm doing right now, I'm taking a little ride and I'm going
Yes.
to sit by the water somewhere by myself and just
Yes.
meditate.
That's right. That's the number one thing. Thank you for saying that word. Meditate. Yes. And I'm glad you decided to take that ride because sometimes it takes that too. It takes just a little something just to go
Well,
away and just take a ride somewhere.
well, that's what I'm trying to do now. I mean, it's hard to do, but I squeeze it in there because I don't have a choice. Because it's not like I'm ready to explode.
You don't want that happening either. You know, um, you know, have you ever thought about like getting help for that? Hello? Hello?
Right.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Yeah. Have you thought about getting some assistance or some help with that?
I'm trying to actually work it through myself for now because I know when you start going into health and then you start opening up wounds for other things. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I can't, no, I can't.
Okay. Yes, and that's true also too. It will do that, and but
Well, I mean, I've thought about it,
okay.
but for now, I'm just trying to work it through myself.
Yes,
If it gets
yes,
too overwhelming,
yes.
then I'll get some assistance.
Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm glad you just made something happen today with a call. To talk to somebody for a moment. Even if that. And you need to start trying to, if you can, start taking some more time for yourself just to release some stress, you know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Trace?
Oh,
Hello?
yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. I didn't hear you at first.
Okay, yeah. And it's a good thing that you're taking time to do that, and then, you need to do that, often as you can, just to break away, do some breathing exercises as well, put those motion,
Yeah,
it's like meditation music.
I
Yeah.
agree. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because it helps me, when I'm feeling some type of way. I'll go and I'll turn on my phone to one of those meditation, little YouTubes, and it helps. It helps, and I'm glad that you called in, and I'm praying for you that you get the help that you need as well, and just take care. Okay, that was Tracy. I thank God that sh um, she hung up. She hung up. So, but that was Tracy, you guys, and I'm glad she took the time to call in, because sometimes it helps when someone's on the other side and you want to let it out for a moment, and that's where I come in, right? So let's do some more talking here. Anybody else want to call in? Let me know something now. I want to be all up in your business. Okay? We have to be more aware too, of what can happen when you're really stressed out. We have to be more aware because you never know where it might end up. You know, it could turn, yes, exactly. The workplace will stress you as well. Like I said earlier, you know, um, day to day things, it could do that to you. Come on, y'all, say something now. Say hello. Let me know you're there. You know, um, we have got to try to keep ourselves motivated much as we can. If you can now, if you can, go downstairs, box something, hit something. What I said last week? Holler, scream for a minute. You need that. Go somewhere, like I said earlier, meditate. That helps. Medicine, it don't always help. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It don't always help. Cause I'm gonna tell you, I've taken it where I was stressed out. You get so stressed to where you blank out. That's not good either. That is not good either. I'm gonna tell you that one. And you have to try to hold yourself together if you can. Get the help. I'm telling you, because you don't know. You don't know where you might end up. You don't want that. And I don't want nothing bad to happen to whoever's listening. If you know somebody, like I said, if you know somebody's going through that, talk to them. Take them out for a minute. I'm coming to get you. You dress? Come on, I want to get you out the house for a second. I believe I had that discussion earlier with a friend of mine. We're going to do that. We need that. So I'm going to do that for you because I believe you need that and you know who I'm talking about, right? So we need to do that. You know, um, Anybody else want to call in and talk to me about stress? Come on now. I know you there. Come on. Say hello, something. I know you're there. We are in this thing together. You're not by yourself. You're not by yourself. Call somebody. Talk to them if you want to talk. Some people don't want to hear what you have to say, but look, it look, you have to do that. Don't hold things in. You will bust. Your head will bust. Don't go to that where where it's going to take you there. Don't let nothing ever, excuse me, don't ever let nothing take you there to where you're passed out because you're so stressed out. Your blood pressure done shot up to 200. You're in the hospital. It's not worth it. It's not. Okay? It's not worth that. You have to try to do this thing the best way you know how. Ask somebody. can you come and get my kids for a couple of days or a couple of hours? I just need this time to myself. Whatever you're doing, you know, don't clean the house for a day. Let it be for a minute. Calm down for a second. Go somewhere. Get in your car. Go for a drive, as my caller did. Go for a drive. Okay? And, you know, it's like a mental health thing all over again. Because that's where basically it's going, right? That's where it's going. You know this and I know this. You don't want to be admitted somewhere and taking pills for that. Because you know what I said a couple, you know, of the other shows. These things lead to you being addicted to these medicines. You don't want that either. Stress, the topic for the day. Come on now. I know there's more people out here who want to let it out. You can't tell me it's not. I know somebody else out there is stressed. I know it. You can't tell me that. So come on with it now. Come on, ring this phone. 302-312-1266. I need to hear from you. Come on now. You're at work. Things ain't going right. You feel like walking off. Right? Hell with this place. I'm out of here. You know? I've seen people do that. I can't do it no more. I'm out of here. That's their way to just, you know, get rid of it sometimes and then try it again the next day. That's what you got to do. You got to try it one more time. You say, okay, tomorrow's going to be a better day for me. You have to say that to yourself. It's going to be a better day for me. I need to find other things to do with my time. You know, when it's time for me to have that space to myself. Think about you. Go get a pedicure, right? Go get your nails done, something. It's not worth you dying for. Stress can kill. It can kill you, you know, and I've seen that. So please come on. Say hello. I know you there. Don't be hiding in the dark. I need to see you. There's somebody out there who's going through it right now. I know you are. Just tune in to let it out. And I'm telling you, just a phone call helps. A phone call. But, okay, I'm going to go to this. 73% of people were impacted. 73%. And there's more than that. As we're talking right now, it's still going on. Somebody's stressed. Somebody's off the handle. Somebody's top of their head ready to bust any second. I'm telling you. Isn't that how they say it? I'm telling you. Yes, somebody's head's going to explode because they got so much inside of them that they're holding on to. And they're afraid to just talk about it. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's why I'm here for. Taboshes. That's why she's here. Let it out. I'm here. I want to hear what you have to say. And I know you're hurting. Okay? So we need to do this thing. You can't get help if you just don't say anything. You can't get help if your mouth is closed. Nobody knows anything because you're keeping it in. If you feel like your heart's going to explode, right? Because you're holding something in. You're overwhelmed, like I said earlier. Bills, children. You don't have a job. You're looking for a job. All those things, right? All those things. You're trying to make it every day. But you're stressed out. Mm-mm. It's time to do something about it. Starting today. Starting today. You need to work on it. You don't want to where you're not able to do, the things that you're used to doing. Especially, number one, taking care of your kids. Because they need you. You can't take care of them, you in the hospital. You can't take care of them in the ground either. Nope. So I'm trying to figure out how that's going to work, because it ain't. That means somebody else is going to be left to take care of them. So you need to work on that. And whoever you are, because I know there's somebody out there, like I said earlier, there's some people out there, you need to call in. Because I feel like somebody want to call in. Come on now. Tell me, how was your day today? How was your weekend? I know everybody didn't have a perfect weekend. Something had to bring you over the top. Come on now. Right? Something had to tear you off. Something had to. Come on. I'm waiting. You have to just get the help. You have friends. You have a bestie that you can call on. I had some friends I was talking to today about things. They had a little stress. So I was glad to be their ear, Because all they need to hear is your voice, where they can explode and, and let you, and give an earful to you, because they don't know what else to do. And I'm glad I'm one of those people who don't mind being there for people, to listen what they're going through. Stress. The word stress. It's hidden in all of us, right? It can kill just like that. Drop of a hat. Then what? I'm just saying. But it is a hard thing where, you're going through stress. You're not the person who you're supposed to be at that moment. You're a whole different person. Did you know that? Tell me if you agree. Say, I agree. You're not that person. You're not that person at all. You're a whole different person. You're not that lovable person that can help people, be there for them. Look, making pies. You stop making the pies. You stop cooking. That's what stress does. You stop cleaning the house. You stop doing everything. I ain't doing nothing. Let them dishes pile up. I'm not doing a thing. Not today. I'm chilling out today. You know? I'm chilling out today. I'm taking a day. You have to do that. Cause I've done it. When I'm overwhelmed, I'm like, I ain't doing nothing today. Them dishes are gonna stay there. Those clothes are gonna stay there. I get it when I get it. I'm not cooking nothing, So, um, come on now. 302-312-1266. Call in. Talk to me. Because Tobosis likes to be all up in your business. Come on now. We're going to do this together. We need to do this together. Because you can't do it alone. If you think you can, but I doubt it, you can't. You need help with this. However you relieve your stress. Whatever religion you believe in, pray about it. Right? Pray about it. That helps. That helps too. Sometimes you got to do that. Pray about it. Pray about it. And I'll tell you, it might not happen right then and there, but it will. Okay? Believe me when I say it will help you. All right? Oh, shoot. Look who did. Let's see who this is. Hello, welcome to Tabosha's Let It Out. Hello, Harry. Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm finding yourself.
I'm good, girl. I just want to congratulate you on your show, and like you were saying, stress can kill you if you don't talk to someone.
Yes, thank you so much for that. Thank you.
During these times, during this pandemic time, people have lost their jobs,
Yes.
the income that they had is no longer coming in,
Right. Yes.
and parents have to deal with their children.
Yes. Yes.
One day they're going to school, the next day they're not, and now the parents are beginning to be parents and teachers. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. Exactly my point. Exactly. And I'm glad,
And it's so stressful.
Yes,
It
it
is a
is.
very, very stressful thing, for parents.
Yes, it is. It is. It is. And do you know of anybody who's going through that right now or yourself or
Well, yes, I do. I have a few relatives that are definitely going through that.
okay.
They just don't know what to do because they don't have the teacher experience, to teach the children,
Exactly. Exactly.
at home.
Right? Yes. Yes. I agree. I agree.
I can
Yes.
hardly hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, a little louder. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yes. Can you hear me now? You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I put you on speaker.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yes, I agree with you with that. And it's terrible, that it's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing that we all try to escape.
Yeah. I have a few of my family members that actually, had to quit their jobs to try to teach their children at home.
Yes, yes, and it's a horrible thing, and they get overwhelmed with that as well.
Yes,
Yes, yes, yes,
absolutely.
yes, yes, yes. You guys,
So I want to congratulate you so much for giving people this platform, where they can call your radio station and let it out, and just let you know how they feel, what I mean, during these trying times.
yes, and thank you so much for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
you're my girl, my friend, and my sister. I love you much.
And I love you too. Everyone, this is the beautiful, talented recording artist, Tina Riley herself. Yes.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to call in and let you know that I'm so happy. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
We
you.
must lift each other up. You know
That's
what I
what we
mean?
do.
And
Yes.
show the love for one another.
That's it.
Not hate on one another.
That's it.
And you're my girl. I love you much.
Oh, I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. And
And thank you so much. I just wanted to call in and let you and share with you, what some of my family members are going through. They just don't know what to do. Their hands are tied.
exactly.
It's either go to work or
Yes.
stay home with the kids.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. And that's what it is right now. That's it. That's what it is.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes. Well, hon.
So, sweetie, I wish you many, many blessings. I love you much, and may God continue to bless you and keep His arms around you. I love you much.
And I love you too. Mwah. I love you too. And thank you for calling in.
I'm stressed out.
Don't be. Tobocious is here to help you let it out.
Love you, girl.
I love you
Bye-bye.
too. Bye bye. Okay, everyone. As you heard, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But right now, we're going to take a break with playing my video. Let it out. Be back in a few.
I was stripped of my identity when you touched me inappropriately. You violated my privacy and took complete advantage of me over and over and constantly. I would always beg and plead. You took your hand and covered my mouth and said, "You kill me if I dare to scream. I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. Disgusted by the things you've done deep down inside, my heart's broken. I fell completely to the floor, not wanting to live anymore. I'm frustrated with all the pain of memories I can't erase. But despite all the tragedies, God taught me to forgive and have faith. I'm able to look you in your eyes, 'cause victory belongs to me. I am here to stay. I found my strength to let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. The monster who held me hostage, I was your prisoner, who was on lockdown. How could you be so rude? You cut me deep and continued to do it. Yes, I weathered the storm and came out on top. I made it through to testify my truth. Let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it killed me, but it has only made me stronger. I am stronger. I am stronger than I was yesterday.
Hello, this is Tobocious Rochester on Let It Out. Welcome back. If you have any indie music, please send them to submissions at plugstudiosnetwork.com. Please do so. Okay? All right. Now we're back on it. And also, I want to mention something before I go too far. I am in a play called Surviving the Storm. Mm, mm, mm. I hope you attend. It's going to be located at 561 North DuPont Highway in Dover, Delaware on September the 26th at 7 p.m. Inbox me for more information and tickets. Okay? Got that out the way. All right. Next thing, we're back to stress. Now, I know there's more people who want to call in. Don't hesitate. 302-312-1266. I'm waiting for you. I want to hear you. I want to talk to you. I want to be there for you. That's why I'm here. We need to let it out together. Right? Okay. Stress. Number one killer, as we stated earlier. Today's pandemic doesn't help any. Right? As we stated, workplace, children, all those things. You try to do things right, you think you're not doing them right, you become stressed. The kids today who are doing school at home, I know they're overwhelmed and stressed. Some of them. They're not ready. They wasn't really ready for that, you know. They're taking them out of school. Now all of a sudden, a couple months later, you're on a computer. Education. They're overwhelmed too. It's not just us. Kids too. We got to watch out for them when they become stressed. If I'm right, say I'm right. And we know it. Okay? And we have to be there for them as well. When they get so overwhelmed, they can't take it anymore. Hold them. Hold them, squeeze them tight. Tell them it's going to be okay. Don't get stressed out because you can't do it right then and there. Hold them. Console them. Even with your mate at home. They could be stressed from their job. Do the same thing. Hold them. Vice versa. Somebody need to hold you too. Right? There's times where I'm stressed. I run me some water in the tub, some Epsom salt, some alcohol, and turn that jacuzzi on. I tune everything out. I turn my phone off. I have a glass of wine, and I have jazz playing. That's me. That's me. That's my stress reliever. Like I said, I do meditate from now, time to time. Come on now. I know somebody else wants to call. Come on. 302-312-1266. Let's talk about this. These are things that really aren't talked about too much. We need to let it out, right? Okay. Now, with stressed, you become, it's a word here. Stress becomes overwhelming. It makes you cry, makes your heart ache inside. Because I know it. I know family who's been through that. Their hearts are aching and stuff. Cry. And all I can say is, I can be here for you and hold you for a minute. Cry. Let it out sometimes. You have to do that. Don't hold it until you can't cry. You need to let that stuff out. It'll kill you, I'm telling you. When you're passed out, when you're having a stressed out argument with your mate, to where you blank out. I seen that happen. Where you're stressed to that point, And some people don't know how to handle stress. That's true. They don't. They don't. They really don't, and it's terrible. In some ways, you have to pray about it, like I said earlier. Talk to someone. What's my number word? My number word. My number one word. I say, meditate. Right? Go off somewhere. Get in a car. Go somewhere. Some people tear things up. I know I've done that. Where I'm stressed that I done tore everything up. Everybody's like, what is wrong with you? I'm stressed. Yeah, and I agree with that. And some people don't want to say anything when they're stressed. But you have to. You can't do it. And I know you're afraid. Yes, you're afraid. Everybody's afraid to do that. You can't be. People like me are here. People like someone in your family who you can go to talk to be there for you. The ones who always there for you, who got your back, right? Go to them. Take time out. Like, wait a minute. Hold up. Everything stops right here. I'm not doing nothing else. This is it. I got to go for a minute. Take off for a second. Take off for a second. You have to do that. You need a stress reliever. And everybody does. It's not good to hold that in. It's not good. I'm telling you. It could kill you. And people still do it. But you can't keep doing that. It's harmful to you. Just like everything else in the world. It's harmful. This thing is unseen. All in the inside, you don't know what's going on because you're stressed. You don't know what's going on. You can't see in there. Next thing you know, guess where you're at? Paige and Dr. Welby. Right? You don't want to be there. You don't. You have to do something about that. Call in. Talk to me. Inbox me. I'm here. Send something to Admissions to talk to me, to connect with me. Submissions@plugstudios.com. Leave a message for me that I can get back to you. Do that. Because I'm willing to be an ear. I can listen to you. Maybe I can lead you in the right direction. I don't know. But I'm going to give you something you need to hear. I'm going to hold you for a second. Pray with you. All that. Because that's needed. Right? You need that. You have a child who's out of hand. You can't handle them. Stress. Right? A child that's out of hand driving you crazy. You can't control them. They want to do what they want to do. That's enough right there. What did it do? Blow your top off. You know how you put, those who are my age, the old kettle, would put some water in it. What does it happen? That whistle, you see the smoke coming out? Yeah. You don't want that happening. It's not a good thing, I'm telling you. But you got to get the help. We all do. And everybody does go through stress. So nobody can't tell me that they don't. They don't. Look, even those with money, they got stress. They try to hide it, but they have stress just as well as we do. Everybody has stress, and you can't tell me you don't. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's. You got to know how to try to handle that, you know? Like I said earlier, you got to call out to somebody who you trust like that you can talk to like that. Anytime. I mean, I if I'm feeling that type of way, I'm going to call somebody on the phone. I'm going to sound off cuz somebody got to help me. I need some positive vibes back. Give me something positive back. So that way I know what I have to do, right? Come on now. All of us have our different kinds of stress that we've been through. Entertainment world, right? Working. Everything in this world has no difference. Everything you ever partaken ends up making you stressed. You go to the gym, work out, right? Having a good time, working out. Someone comes over and messes up your whole day. They don't put you in a level where you don't want to be, right? Stress. I couldn't pay this bill yesterday. Guess what happens? Stress. You're so upset that you can't pay that bill, that it's going to hurt you on the inside. You can't do that. If I got it, I got it. I don't, I don't. Hey, that's just the way it is anymore. That's how I think anymore. I'm not letting nothing stress me no more. I can't do that. Because it's not healthy. Men, you same thing with you. I ain't leaving y'all out. Same thing with you. I know you going through stress as well. Come on now. Say something. Don't be sitting there all quiet. 302-312-1266. Let me hear what you're going through. I can give you some pointers. I can help you along somewhere. I don't know if you want to hear it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Because I tried on my end. It's up to you if you want to get the help. And that's all we can do, right? That's all we can do is just help you, lead you in the right direction. Tell you something positive. Now, when you have something positive to go on, you're like, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can handle this. I can do this. In stride. Don't try to cram everything and do everything at one time. It ain't going to happen. It can't happen like that. You got to separate some things. Okay, this day I'm going to handle this one. The next day I'm going to handle this. That's all it is. Don't try to do everything in one day. It's not going to happen. Give yourself time. Okay? Give yourself time. If you live in a country, sit on your porch in the back. Take in the crickets and the deers and things, you know? Because that's what I do. I love that kind of stuff. It's a soother for me. It's a soother for me. And like I said, a glass of wine. It'll help. Some tea. Nice caramel tea to mellow you out. You need that. Because Tobosha says so. You need that. Take time out for you. Can you do that? Do that for me. Because I know I'm going to do that for me. I'm going to take time out if I need it. I'm going to need it. And then sometimes, too, I'm going to say this. Sometimes when someone else is telling you their stress, sometimes it reacts to the other person that you're telling it to. Sometimes they get the vibe But just keep mindful of things. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and sign out. And I want you guys to enjoy the rest of your evening. And tune in next week. It's a hot topic as well. And I just want you guys to just remember, don't hold anything in. Let it out.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it